Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we continue our weekend sweet treat series. Today we're going to be making some pumpkin spice cake donuts at home. If you're interested, please keep watching. And welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Hi Adorners, thank you again for joining me once again with Adornment with Adrienne. Today we're going to be making some donuts at home. We're going to be using a Wilton cake donut pan. Okay, Adorners, so we have one Betty Crocker spice cake, and it's, you know, it's almost fall time. We want that beautiful spice, right? And I'm going to go ahead and open this. All right. And it goes, you can smell the spice in this. Do you like this? Right, I really like this cake mix for fall. Right, and it goes right. Okay, Adorners, so we've added our cake mix to our liquid measuring cup. I love this so much. Okay, and we're not going to be using the actual ingredients that it calls for on the box. We're actually going to be using 1 cup of water. Okay. Go ahead and mix that in. We just poured in our 1 cup of water, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and just try to mix that up a little bit. How are you today? Are you ready for fall? It's time for football. You know, you don't know, but I am a football girl. Actually, I'm an SEC football girl. So I actually went to the University of South Carolina. So anyway, so we need 1 egg. Right? Normally you would break this over another bowl just in case. So we don't want any shells in our cake mixture. And all right, that's looking good. All right, and so now I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. All right, let's get that in there. All right. All right, and I am going to get my apron and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I've got my trusty apron. You know, I've always got an apron. All right, so we've added in a 1/4 cup of oil. We have our 1 cup of water, and we have our 1 egg. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and whisk this together. All right, kind of a thick batter. And that's what we want to make our donuts, don't we? All right, I'm gonna whisk this and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I'm gonna add about a 1/4 teaspoon to a 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin spice seasoning because I just love it. Shake, 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 and in it goes. All right, and I'm gonna whisk this all together, mix it, blend, 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 and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I've finished blending or whisking together our cake mix, and you can see our batter is kind of thick here. It smells so good. It almost smells like a gingerbread if you've never used the spice cake formula before. I've gone ahead and prepared a glass with a piping bag to use for our donut pan, and I am going to be using today again our baking perfect release from Pam with the flour already in it. And as you can see, our batter is actually pretty thick, you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and add that to our piping bag. So we've gone ahead and prepared our cake mix. All right, and I have my spatula. Shout out to my sissy who said I definitely needed one, and I did. All right, and add using some of our mixture to our piping bag here. All right, we don't want to overfill it, maybe 2/3 full. All right. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and filled my pastry or piping bag about 2/3 full. All right, and I have a little space at the end here. And let's see, I'm going to twist here a little. I'm going ahead and snip this off here at the bottom. All right, wonderful. And I'm going to go ahead and prepare our pan. All right, Adorners, so today we're going to be using a Wilton donut pan that I have. Actually, we're going to be spraying. It is Teflon, but we're going to go ahead and spray it with our Pam. Let's go ahead and do that. And as I said, you can use Baker's Joy, but actually I really have been liking this. I just picked it up. This is what they had at the store when I was there the last time, and I actually really do like it. So, our pan is sprayed, and I'm going to go ahead and pipe in some of our batter. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and sprayed our pan, and now it's time to go ahead and pipe in some of our batter for each of our donuts. So, piping bag is ready. I'm just going to go in, give it a nice fill. All right, around. I would say one bag filled will probably do 6 donuts nicely. One piping bag filled. I think this is a 12-inch actually, but it will fill for the cake pan. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and filled our donut pan. All right, and I am going to bake our donuts at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes, okay? Okay, Adorners, I've gone ahead and put our donuts in the oven, and they're going to bake for 12 to 15 minutes at 350. And while that is being prepared, or while that's baking, we're going to go ahead and do our coating. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and prepared a cinnamon and sugar mixture. This is about a cup of sugar to 2 to 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, and I've actually used pumpkin spice for this. All right, and this is going to coat our donuts, and of course I'm making the glaze. All right, this is confectioner sugar, about 2/3 to 1 cup of confectioner sugar, and I just added in some warm water. All right, that way we can glaze our donuts when they come out. Okay, Adorners, it's time to go ahead and take out our donuts, and I will be right back. Okay, Adorners, so our first set of donuts are ready. I've prepared a baking sheet. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. Have a rack, actually a wire rack. Let's flip this over. Hopefully our donuts come out. We're gonna, okay, beautiful. All right, all 6 have come out nicely. All right, as you can see, let me hold it up really quickly. Hot donut. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pipe in some more of our donut mixture, and I'm gonna let these, they're on a wire rack cooling, okay? Yummo. Okay, so I've done another pan. I've gotten a dozen donuts, cake donuts, out of 1 box of cake mix. Okay, so just in case you are interested, you can maybe make them smaller, but I think I did 2 piping bags full of cake batter, and I have 2 pans for our donuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the oven for, actually I cooked these between 12 and 15 minutes, and I'm leaning more towards 15 minutes, okay? All right. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and put in our second batch of donuts, and like I said, I prepared a cinnamon and sugar mixture. So I'm gonna take some of our donuts. You can add a little water to this or butter on the outside. I am not, okay? And I'm just gonna dip my donut into my sugar and flour mixture. All right, back onto my wire rack. All right, try it again. You can see, coat on one side. How much you put on is up to you. All right, so it's my donut. All right, okay, Adorners, so I've also prepared like a confectioner sugar. I'm just gonna dip the top of my donut in. And put it on my rack. Gonna do another one like that. All right, you can do both sides. I'm not gonna do both sides today. All right, so in it goes. All right, I might do it again. All right, all right, onto my wire rack. I have one that's kind of large. I think I'm just gonna do that in our cinnamon and sugar mixture. All right. All right, I have one more. Gonna add some glaze to that. Ooh. All right. All right, and actually I think I might add a few sprinkles to the top, maybe some frosting, because that's what I like, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I kind of like sprinkle sometimes on my donuts, and I am gonna go ahead and sprinkle just some sprinkles. Actually, I got these sprinkles at the Dollar Tree. They're all different colors. They're on a wire rack, and I'm just gonna head and sprinkle my donuts that I put a little glaze on with some, with a few sprinkles. All right, it makes me smile. Yay! Have my cookie cutters for my next video. Okay, Adorners. All right, Adorners, so that will conclude this video. All right, as I said, we have our cinnamon and sugar. All right, our donut cinnamon and sugar. And we have our glazed with some sprinkles. All right, and I really actually enjoyed this. It tastes, while I was just kind of poking around on them, it kind of tastes like a gingerbread if you're not sure what it tastes like, but it's definitely ready for fall. Anyway, as always, remember you need 1 cake mix. It will make a dozen donuts, 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of oil, and 1 cup of water. As always, bake on 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. As always, thank you again for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I am your girlfriend or your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. See you in the next video. Let's try it. Happy fall, y'all.